And welcome in everyone to Francis Howell High School, home of your Francis Howell Vikings. I'm Will Crawford. Alongside me tonight is going to be my man Billy Woods on the call for this one, as the Howell Vikings coming in at 7-3, taking on the Trinity Titans 0-7. Trinity is coming off a kind of a rough season. They haven't had their full group at all. Their last game against Ladue, they lost by 19, 80-61. They're only scoring about 46 points per game, allowing 80 points per game. Aaron Brady is their best scorer. He averages about 14 points per game. Right behind is Jordan Fulton, and he has 11 points per game. On your Howell Viking side, it's been a while since they played, since last Tuesday to be exact. They were supposed to play Timberland, but Timberland did have COVID issues on Tuesday, so that game was postponed. So the last time they played was December 29th against St. Charles, when they beat St. Charles 51-33. Something that Trinity does have, though, in common with Francis Howell is their size. Aaron Brady is 6 foot. He's only a junior, but they have also Dwight Cox at 6'2", and 6'3", Jordan Fulton. So they do have size to match up with the Vikings, but should be a good game for the Vikings, as the Vikings, like I just mentioned, they have the Thompson. He's playing tonight. He's averaging 24 points, 11 rebounds, shooting 82% from the floor. And also Sam Maddox is still back. He is averaging 15 points per game and shooting an 80% from the free throw line. And some new faces also suiting up for the Vikings tonight. Also Jude James and Trey Liner back in the lineup for the Vikings. Still no Preston Fortner. He was out shooting, so that's definitely a good sign for the Vikings, Billy. I'll bring you in now, as Preston Fortner is such a big asset to this team, but thankfully he is finally back in the lineup for the Vikings.
Yeah, one thing I'm a fan of with the Vikings is their offensive versatility, and I like where they stand with Maddox in his catch and shoot game. And so when Fortner's out, Maddox is the main ball handler, and that takes away one of his biggest assets, which is the catch and shoot. So it's always interesting to see how the offense moves whenever Fortner's out. And then plus his defense too. I mean, he's only 5'10", but he plays like he's 6'4" with some of the blocks and rebounds he gets. I'm excited tonight. This should be a good game for the Vikings, as they're on a 2-game win streak and they've won 3 of their last 4. Should be continuing to roll tonight.
Absolutely. So we'll be taking a quick timeout as they're doing a national anthem here at the H. You're listening to Viking basketball here on Howell Activities. Back here at Francis Howell High School, Will Crawford. Alongside me is Billy Woods. And the starters now being announced for the Trinity Titans: Dwight Cox, Will Johnson, a 5'11" senior, Aaron Brady, 6-foot junior, Jordan Tompkins, and number 5, Jordan Fulton, a 6'3" junior. And on the other side, for your Francis Howell Vikings, it's going to be your normal starters with Sam Maddox, the 5'11" senior, number number 10, Royce Wibbemeyer, the 6'1 senior. The return of number 4, Matt James, the 6'1 senior. And number 32, of course, the big man, 6'10 senior, Sam Thompson. And what a night it should be for Sam Thompson.
Oh yeah, especially with how depleted the Trinity Titans roster is right now, and they have a complete lack of size. Every point of his 55-point performance because of how close that game is. I don't know if we're gonna get something like that tonight, but you could see a quick 30 from him tonight.
Yeah, definitely. Sam Thompson, of course, having that 55-point performance just 2 weeks ago here at the H, and what a job it was from him that night. So the Titans coming in at 0-7, trying to finally get in that win column. Definitely have a big test to get back into that win column, but with a back of Aaron Brady and Dwight Lomax, it is possible.
Yeah, one thing for the Titans tonight is they're really gonna have to run the floor. When you have this kind of a size disadvantage, you got to be running at all times and getting back in transition.
So, meaning at half court will be number 5 Jordan Fulton and Thompson. Wibbemeyer gets the free tip from Sam Thompson. Thompson hasn't lost one all year long, so now make it 11-for-11 at the tip-off. Thompson now trying to float it up and in, not able to get it, and rebound goes to the Titans.
That'll be there all night, though, for him.
So now here is the Titans trying to get some offense moving. Here is Brady. Brady, the leading scorer for the Titans. Pass it over to Fulton. Fulton, he's going to lay it up. And then so quick score for the Titans.
An interesting choice to go man, too, especially given the size disadvantage.
Yeah, all a small floor pretty much right now on the floor for the Titans, and that's how it's going to be all night. Now Thompson with the jump shot gets the Vikings now into the scoring column.
Man, how dangerous is it to have a guy like him who can also spread the floor, too?
Now Maddox, he gets the rebound. Maddox now, he's flowing down court. Wibbemeyer over to Thompson. Thompson, he's going to shoot the 3. That's no good. Rebound to Matt James. Wibbemeyer over to Maddox inside the Thompson. What a find from Sam Maddox to
making that extra pass for the easy bucket.
Here is now Brady. Brady falls to his feet. Does Dwight Lomax. Fulton over back to Brady, now in the corner. Here's a drive from the Titans, blocked by Thompson. Now that's a 3. That's also no good from Jordan Lumpkins. Here comes back Wibbemeyer. Wibbemeyer, the senior, not getting a lot of minutes to start the season, but with Preston Fortner out, he gets a ton. Thompson trying to take it himself. He's blocked, goes back with it. Looks like he bounced on the baseline, and it's going to go to the Titans.
Yeah, good defense there by the Titans, too. That's the one thing is that they know this game. They're going to have to treat every possession like it's the last possession.
Vikings still in that man defense, interesting enough. There's James against Williams. That's a 3 from the Titans. That's no good. Rebound goes back to the Titans. That's something that the Vikings have struggled with all year long, is allowing second chance opportunities.
Yeah, they give up a lot of long rebounds. I know we don't have advanced analytics in high school basketball, but I'd be very interested to see the long rebounds that they give up on the defensive end.
Now here is Fulton. Fulton trying to find something against Kirby. Fulton over. That's a 3 now again from the Titans, and that's good.
Very unconventional shot for him there, but if it's going in, it's going in. And like what you said, though, too, mentioning the long rebounds, that's an extra possession there for the Titans. And with a team with the size that they have, they're going to take advantage of those all night.
That was Dwight Lomax with the shot. Thompson's going to be fouled there. That the foul goes on Jordan Fulton, his first, and the first of the game. 5:06, 4-5 is the score in favor of Trinity. Wibbemeyer trying to find something underneath. Passes out to Maddox. Maddox with the 3. That's in and out. Rebound goes to James. Welcome back, Matt James. That's going to go off of a Titan. Goes in the air. And Titan's able to regain the ball. Here's Fulton. Fulton, he's trying to take it coast to coast. Passes it out. That's a 3. That's no good. Rebound to Thompson.
Yeah, this is going to be a big rebounding game for Thompson. He's already averaging 11 on the...
Thompson with 11 rebounds per game. Maddox. Ball's going to be hit off of a Titan, so it's going to stay with Francis Howell. Here's Maddox now with the jump shot. That's no good. Rebound goes to Thompson. Thompson is going to be fouled going up with the shot.
And you love that shot if you're Coach Jacob from Maddox there. I mean, he's an awesome pull-up mid-range specialist, and for him to beat his man off the dribble like that and get a wide-open shot just for it to come up short, it's the time of the season when the legs are starting to feel heavy and some of those shots come up.
6-5 in favor of the Vikings. Thompson's and one is good. Thompson 78% coming into this one from the free throw line. Check it in now. It's going to be number 33, Jude James, his first varsity minutes of the season. And number 42, David Trupiano.
How about how excellent the Vikings JV and freshman teams are this year?
Yeah, no losses between those programs yet. And there's Jude James making his name, a big block. And it's going to go off of a Titans, go to the Vikings.
I know this Vikings team this year is awesome with Thompson and Maddox and Fortner and everyone else, but I mean they got a bright future ahead of them too, even when these guys are moving on.
So here's Maddox. Pressure now from the Titans over to James. Inside to Trupiano. Trupiano, he's going to go up with it, and he's able to get it up and in. David Trupiano getting his first bucket of the year of 2021.
That's a lot of muscle in the paint between him and Thompson.
There's a foul on the court, and one now coming, now this time for the Titans.
Yeah, and if you're Trinity, I mean, you're going to have some of those kind of shots fall all night long.
That's going to go against Matt James, his first one. Free throw is no good. Rebound to Trupiano. Maddox now at half court at the H, over to James. James now to Wibbemeyer on the right wing. Wibbemeyer over to Maddox. And it's going to be a foul on Trupiano.
Once again, he's probably the most aggressive player for the Vikings. So you live with those fouls all day long, just because you know he's going to give you so much back in return.
That's a three again from the Titans, no good. Rebound to Wibbemeyer and the Vikings. Maddox, he's going downstream, tried to find, looked to be James, and James just kept going. Or stopped going, excuse me.
Yeah, it looked like James didn't know if he wanted to go to the rim or if he wanted to go to the three-point line, and Maddox just got tripped up by it. If you're Drew James though, just go hard. Just go hard with it, because I mean, even if you go up, there's a good chance you're gonna get fouled with how athletic he is.
So now Coach Jacob was talking with the side judge